Welcome to ShowCalibrator. ShowCalibrator is a software tool from NVIDIA that easily creates lineup slides in various formats for multi-display events. The program is a good help if you are planning to use advanced display setup for conferences or events with overlapping projectors, or multi-display technology with LCD or plasma displays. The fast production of slides makes it ideal on-site for a quick adaptation to changes in display setup. The slides created are based on the amount of displays and their resolution. ShowCalibrator compensates for any offset, whether it's overlap or separation between displays, and it even calculates the physical screen size based on the workspace. The program is intuitive in layout, and the use of mouse and scroll bars for almost any interaction makes the tool ideal to use in a dark environment where the keyboard can be hard to operate, and that's a common situation during a lot of shows. The different sections are containers for either an input function or display of a calculated result. The first section to use is resolution. This is where you select your display output, assuming that you have the same resolution for all display machines. The most common display resolutions are predefined in the list box, but if you are missing one, you can use the custom button for making your own. Just type in the former numbers for horizontal and vertical resolution, and it will appear at the bottom of the box. If you are using LCD or plasma panels, you can click the rotate button if the displays are mounted vertically. Then let's move over to displays. This is where you set the amount of horizontal displays, and just below you'll find the offset bar where the overlap or spacing between displays is adjusted. If you have a setup with overlapping projectors, we can recommend using the 128 button, which will give you increments of 128 pixels overlap every time you click, and this is done in order to get a smooth overlap and to match the projector's grayscale resolution. Just below these bars you will find a similar section for vertical displays if your setup has multiple rows of displays. They can overlap or separate just the same way as the horizontal displays do. If you have been watching the canvas section, you have noticed how numbers are changing while working on the display configuration. The canvas size is actually the same size as the slide we are going to produce, and just below we can select some properties for this in the slide properties section. Some properties are already pre-selected, so let's now take a look at a slide. This is how our slide looks. You can see some red and green vertical lines symbolizing where the overlap starts and stops for each projector. And if you are a little maritime, you'll know the green is the right side of the sailing direction and red is the left side. So this green line here is the right edge of the first projector, and this red line is the left edge of the second projector. Now let's make some changes to the slide. If we change the display resolution and decrease the amount of displays, then the slide will look like this. At the bottom you can work with the physical dimensions of the display. The scroll bar actually controls the height of the display, so let's set this to 2 meters. The width is then adjusted according to the canvas ratio. For example, if your screen is 2 meters high and 10 meters wide, then you can work a little with the overlap zones in order to match the physical screen size. You can switch between meters and inches for your preference. When working with plasma displays, for example, the size is often given as diagonal in inches. So let's set the display size while looking at the right column. The last section, which is called Virtual Stage, is used for setting up displays in systems as Watchout. If you type the coordinates here of the top left position of the display, then use the scroll bar for reading positions for the other displays one by one. You can also see the center of each selected display. If you need more information about ShowCalibrator, then please visit our website at avidia.dk where you can find more information and send us a mail. At the website you can also buy your own copy of ShowCalibrator, so you're ready for making slides for your next presentation. Good luck with ShowCalibrator.